This is
Chari.
She's been on 2 videos before for FlossTube, and I did a video a couple weeks ago just of my stuff, which was quite a bit of things. And in order to shorten the 2 videos and not have one long video, we're just gonna do Chari's stuff on this one.
Because you don't have anything.
I didn't bring anything. I came here straight from work, and I am lucky that I remembered to bring the camera and the tripod.
Good job.
So this will be the Chari Show, FlossTube Season 6.
Wow, you've been doing it 6 years. Impressive.
This is the 6th year. Episode something or another.
Do you do it every month?
No, not exactly.
So you don't even know what episode it is?
I used to, but I'm not that organized anymore.
It's episode whatever the next one is in line.
I think it's
4? This is the 5th month, so if you skipped one, that would make sense.
episode 4. Go with it. And we're in her craft room, which is why a little bit of a different background, but than the nail polishes. The wall of nail polish.
Wall.
So we signed up for a kind of a stitchy retreat, but it's not a retreat.
It's online.
We'll be doing it from here, maybe.
Yeah, we could just both be here. I think it's on Zoom.
But it's
Zoom
called
room?
Friend Stitch. Does it have a name?
I don't know. It's supposed to be Halloween themed.
Halloween themed.
They had another one that they just had signups for, but I wasn't sure what it was. I wanted to do the first one first to see if I liked it before I pay for it again.
Yeah, so of course, whenever you go on a stitching retreat, which I've never been on one, but when you go on a stitching retreat, you basically spend the entire weekend in a hotel with all the other stitchy people, and it costs quite a bit of money.
Yeah, does it? Because you're paying for your hotel and stuff. You have to pay for the room and all that.
Well, I don't know if that's included.
I think it is if you're paying for the retreat.
Oh,
you not your room maybe.
Yeah, I don't
But
think.
you probably have to pay for the room that
that
you're
would be
in,
separate,
the
but that would
ballroom,
be.
which is why it's expensive.
Oh, well, okay.
The venue. You have to pay for the venue.
So this is like a beginner's tourist guide to retreats.
And if you don't like being in there with people, you can just leave, I guess. You need some free time, some alone time.
So this is only 3 hours
Instead of 3 days.
on Zoom. And we will get a goodie bag, and we'll get the patterns that come with it, as well as, I think there's 3.
Fabric. I ordered just fabric.
There's 3.
So we'll have to report back on that in
Whenever we get the
It's in
thing.
August.
It's at the beginning of August.
Okay.
But I don't know if the patterns come in the goodie bag thing, then we won't see them until we do the.
Till they come?
Yeah.
An unboxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We do an unboxing live on the retreat.
Okay. I'm sure you could look at them ahead of time.
They said no.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently I don't.
They
remember
said
that.
we want to see your face.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
I'm glad you read the
Everybody
directions.
open them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understandable. Because if it was a real retreat, you wouldn't see it till you got there anyway.
Right. So whenever
Okay.
you get the stuff, don't open.
Okay.
Okay.
I promise.
So we're gonna get started with if you have any new stuff.
Haul stuff?
Haul. Last time she was on the video was in February. She was working on her Valentine's thingies and
So
stuff.
it's been a few months because it's.
Oh, and this was.
That's a finish.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wait.
It's not the order in which you said. Okay, so I bought the last 3 of my little sheep patterns. Here, I have to hold this. This is all gonna slide off my lap. So now I have all 12. And I've stitched 4.
Little House Needleworks,
Little Sheep Virtue.
Little Sheep Virtue, number 11, number 10,
And number 12.
and number 12, one a month.
Okay. So there's those.
Do we want to
Oh, you're gonna
transfer
do-
over here?
I was gonna put them in the floor. There's no dog
We're
leg
gonna
right
throw
now.
it in the floor.
And then I only have this one that's 3 months, but I like the little carrots for April, so I'll probably do these next year. But it's Heart in Hand, Square Dance. I'll probably get the other months, but there's 3 months on a pattern.
3 months with one purchase. Oh, look at the tiny little buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, those are small. Real small. Smaller than what they look like on here.
The patterns?
Yeah.
They're 40 by 40. They're pretty small.
That's pretty small.
All those other ones, those other monthly ones I've done are on the small side. And I bought these little stitch cards from Lori Holt. I don't have any of them, but I like those so I bought those.
Bee in My Bonnet. So,
Set P. This is Set P.
oh. I thought you were trying to tell me it was pee in my bonnet.
The letter P. The letter P.
I'm
Set
very
P.
wide-eyed like, Chari, what are you trying to
each of
say?
them, they
I'm
come
pretty
in
sure I read
sets
that
A,
right.
B, C, D.
Gotcha.
Each one has a card for each pattern.
It is
And then
not
the patterns on it.
pee in my bonnet.
It's not P in my bonnet, it is P in my bonnet. Anyway, I got
Heart in Hand.
another Heart in Hand, which is what those 4 square ones. I'm going to take it out of the bag so it's not quite so shiny. This is Seaside Tiny Town. Because I thought it was really cute. The one that's on the back, which Stacy can see, I'm going to show you because I've started on it. I have Honey of a Tiny Town. But I like this one. I like the colors. I like the lighthouse.
Beachy. You're going to put it in your bathroom?
Maybe. My bathroom is beachy. Okay.
Mom thinks nothing should go in a bathroom.
Did she
What
tell you?
news for her?
Did she tell you this?
I have more in my bathrooms than I have in the rest of the house.
Did she tell you this because of the things you put in your bathroom?
Well, I wanted to put those mermaids in the bathroom, and she was like, no.
Did you tell her?
They need to be where you
Did
can
you
see
tell her
them. And
that-
I'm like, well, I see them more there than anywhere.
Everyone uses the bathroom.
Whoa.
All right, sorry.
She disappeared.
I dropped some stuff. This is
Bumble
Bumble Honeycoat. I like the bee patterns. This is Cherry Hill Stitchery. I have
Don't you get tired of yellow?
No. There's enough non-yellow in there.
I would.
You throw in stuff.
You said?
I know, I threw stuff too. They just slide off my lap. These are also, I got in the patriotic mood. This is also Cherry Hill Stitchery. This is Land That I Love. I'll let you hold that one because the other one is similar.
I thought you were trying to cover me up.
No.
Man,
That's it. There's no idea. And The Home of the Brave. And I also have another one actually too that this one was a PDF, so I had to download it and print it. Which is
where do you get all this stuff? Online?
yeah. This one is Red, White, and Bloom. So, cause Nicole's doing a stitch along, but it's very, what did she call it? Free flowing. Basically,
She's talking about Nicole Spoor, and I'll put the name right here for a
Yeah,
Facebook group.
you did on the other one too. She's gonna do this one, and I think she said this one, and put them together somehow. But basically, it's stitch anything patriotic. You don't have to pick the same patterns.
I was just noticing, look at my fingernails in the video. They're so ugly. Hair color, people. Hair
Hair dye,
color. This
hair
is
dye.
not dirt out of the yard.
Mine might be. I was.
I'll just take my
planting
glasses
earlier.
off. That way I can't see it.
You can't see your own dirty fingers. And what else do I have here?
They're clean.
Oh, here's one more little patriotic one. This is from, well, it was Salt and Pepper Stitching, but she decided to change her name to Emily Call Stitching because that's her name.
USA. USA.
I have a whole thing of flags and stuff, so. And then I bought 2 cute little needle minders. I bought more for my friends because I'm going on a trip in a couple weeks and spend some time with Stitchy friends.
Oh.
Okay. That's all the haul things.
All the haul things.
All the haul. Now what?
Now new starts are things that you had not started the last time,
Okay.
but you have, you know.
I started this today.
Today.
And there's not a lot done on it because I literally worked on it before you came. There is a butterfly in a tiny square. But I gotta find a picture. It's this pattern which we've talked about before because I showed January and February last time and I'll show you March and April this time. This one is May, which is really hard to see because it's so tiny. But it's got like a basket and butterflies. So maybe next time there'll be more to show on that one.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that's started. What else have I started? I said I liked patriotic things. I started this one this week. Which is this. And I have another one too. That's
I
the
don't
same
think
colors.
I have many international viewers. But we're in America, y'all.
So I decided if I was going to stitch some patriotic things, I better get going. So started that one. What else did I have I worked on? I said I'd show you the honey of a tiny town.
She's getting to my status where there's like 17 whips.
Which is
Okay.
I wasn't sure about the white because I feel like it doesn't show very much, but I've gone too far. I'm not starting over.
Is it white or is it cream?
It's white. Well, I don't know. We'll see. It's a whitewash. So my thought is that one doesn't bother me too much, but now there's this big white house at the end.
Maybe you could just...
I might make that a different color.
Or you could put a back stitch around it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any back stitching on this.
Well, it says hive right here.
Oh, the word hive, and then there's some little back stitching on the tiny little bees that you probably can't even see in this picture. I don't know. Or I might just pick one of the blue colors I like and make it a blue house. It's yet to be determined.
Blue house?
This one. This one I started in an abandoned ship because I didn't get it finished by Easter. But it's carrots and rabbits.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. It's meant to go on this thing right here. I'm gonna have to just skip ahead to like the next holiday. Let me find the pattern so you can see what else is on here. Baskets and chickens. So maybe by next Easter I'll finish the Plaid All Year Hoppy Easter. So I think what I'm going to do is skip ahead to, well, I have all the seasons, but there's also this chart that is 4th of July. So maybe I can get that one done by the 4th of July.
Oh, I like that.
With what's on it? Eagles
and
firecrackers and fireworks and then flags. So we'll see. Anyway, Hoppy Easter is going to have to wait till next Easter. What's this one? Oh, here's my sheep.
Here's her sheep.
So I'm on May. It's May, so I'm on number 5. And it's not much of a start. It's got an F. because it says, let me find a little picture. Faith. Is this one? The little house and some stars. Oh, star 3.
Inside joke.
Not worth explaining. So yeah, I need to put those last 3 that were in my haul into my, you did that one last, bag. Oh, this one's actually finished. I forgot that one's finished. We can do that with finishes.
Are we ready for
Just
finishes?
no, I got one more.
Oh.
I was gonna do it last, but I forgot that that one was actually finished. I just hadn't taken it out of the bag. I know we showed this last time.
Yep.
And I'm almost done. But I did make like a modification to it. So I just have to finish the word hive and the bee, and then I'll be done. But I took a section out. I took out the section that says mind your own beeswax. Because the thing I bought that I want to put it on, it fits better with that section removed if it was a little shorter. And that was my least favorite section, so I think last time I had done from here down, so now I've done the top. Minus the beeswax. So that will be finished, hopefully, if I stitch on it tonight, by tonight. I was stitching on a little this morning, but did not finish. Just have to finish the word hive and the bee. Wow. Great. It's awesome panning there.
Manual panning. The kind where you don't move the camera.
Alright. I have other bee things in there, but I haven't started them, so. Alright.
Lots of bees. I like them. Not pea. Bee.
Bee in my bonnet.
Okay.
Lord.
Set pea. Or whatever. Okay, next we're ready for finishes. Since the last video.
None of them are like, well, one is fully finished. Well, 2 are, because we talked about this last time, but it wasn't painted or finished. So now it's finished. I made the strawberries.
Oh.
Handmade strawberries. So
Sewn and stuffed.
So I guess I'll work on the 4th of July or summer, because this comes off with a magnet. It's on there with a magnet. You like my strawberries? Did you do a good job?
I like strawberries.
Well, those aren't going to taste very good.
Okay.
And then we talked about this one last time, and I had not finished it, and then I finished it and put it on the board.
Oh yeah.
The chocolate bunnies, because you said they were green.
Mm-hmm.
They're not green. Scout. Do they still look green to you?
Yeah, kind of.
I think it's because of the fabric. And then I hadn't finished this. I had barely started this one last time. I think I had a few of these little letters. But it uses the same sulky floss as the chocolate bunnies. So I went ahead and did it. And it has fusible stuff on the back because I was going to try to make a pillow, but I haven't done that yet. So there's that one. Okay. Let me do the month ones. What did I show you? My tiny start of May. So I finished March and April. These are the ones on the ones that test my patience.
She's an Ada Stitcher.
Yeah, I mean, I like the look of it, but I could see the squares better on Ada. This one, it stresses me out when I have to count over like a bunch of squares. That's the hardest part. So I just stitch whatever's closest to what I just stitched, so I don't have to do it.
Is it weird
Why are you glaring at it?
that he just has legs?
It's a little weird. I think that this cloud looks like it could be a sheep.
Yeah. Okay, March and April.
March and April. All right, and then this is the other
March and April.
March and April and May. I finished May.
And May.
Beehives and bunnies and the clovers.
Is that the same bunny?
It's not the same. It's not the same thread. Is that what you're about to ask?
Yeah.
No. I'm not. I need iron May.
It looks like drawers.
Well, it's a beehive. It is drawers. You pull it out and you get the honey. I think. Is that what you do? Here's my other two finished sheep. They don't have their buttons on them.
Number 3.
That was 3. This was 4. The sheep are fuzzy.
Yeah,
Did we talk
Cersei,
about
there's
that
a
last
weird thread there.
It has a whisper thread in it.
You can see the back. See how it's kind of fuzzy?
Don't show the back.
Excuse me, but you can't tell it from the front.
It's kind of fuzzy on the front. It's fuzzier on the back because that's where the ends are.
You see that fuzz?
Oh my god.
Wow. Its back is fuzzier than its front.
That does sound bad. Oh my god.
What's this?
This is a 9. What are they called? Lindsay's 9 patch. That's March. Why do you hold it so low so it doesn't cover our face? And then this
So the
is,
shadow isn't weird.
this
Look,
one's
I
actually.
can see it clearly.
Oh, that's upside down. This one's actually August, I think, but I stitched it because it was bees. I stitched this in the car when we went to.
Who knew that there would be so many little bee patterns that are simple without a bunch of backstitch? And
Well, they're all by the same people.
oh, is that all that they make?
Well, the Tiny Town isn't, but this is also Primrose Cottage, which the Hive Rules is. These are. So yeah, this one I stitched when we went to Kentucky in the car to Mammoth Cave. This one and another one.
Kentucky.
I stitched on this one in the car, and when I finished, because it didn't take long, because it's small, I stitched on this one, which is also by Primrose Cottage. We talked about this pattern last time, but I didn't have it.
How many skeins of this color have you gone through?
Not even one.
What? There's so much of that color.
There's some other yellows that are close.
Yeah, but
I haven't used it up
every
yet.
single
Okay.
bee one that
Do you
you've
want
shown.
to see?
Let's just do all the bees.
Here's my floss.
This color.
That's the dark one. You're talking about
This color.
No, it's this color.
Ugh.
Either way, I haven't replaced any of these yet. You can tell that this one's been used a lot. So the first one to be replaced will probably
They didn't come from
be...
a skein anyway.
Yes, it
unless
did.
you cut
I
it yourself.
cut it myself.
Oh, okay.
It's a DMC. I cut it myself and put it on here. So 782 is the one I've used the most of. But I have not used them up yet. But I have other patterns in here to do. I have this one. It says kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. It's also Primrose Cottage. And then I have this one. It's called A, B, C. It's the
How did I
alphabet.
know?
It's the alphabet. I think that's all. There's some others too that I don't even have. One says something about buzzing off, which isn't
What are
really
you going to
my...
do with all of them? Are you going to put them together on one thing?
I don't know.
It would
No.
be as big as this wall.
I'm going to put the Hive Rules on one thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest. I just like to stitch things. Oh, and then there's nothing in this. This is where I had the other project that I said I finished, but it is now gone because it was a gift for a friend.
That's all your finishes? The little, mostly the little Marches and Aprils?
Yes, because I finished... This was the pattern of the one that I finished, but I didn't make this. I took 9 of those little things and made a shadow box like that.
You picked out 9 that you wanted.
I picked out the 9 that I thought were most appropriate for the person I was making it for. She lives on Cape Cod. They don't have, what was she say? They don't have pelicans. There's a pelican on there. Massachusetts. I did the wave, the
North.
lighthouse, the steering wheel for the boat. I don't know what you call that.
Steering wheel.
I'm
For a
sure
boat?
it has a boat type name. The
I'm sure it
starfish,
does,
the
too.
shell, the anchor, the whale, the ship, and the crab. Those are the ones that I
don't know. It has no name.
did. I don't know. I'm not a sailor. I don't know.
Google.
I'm gonna Google it. That's all. Wait, is that all? Yes, that's all.
What is the technical word for a steering wheel on a boat?
Oh, long question. You ask Google. The helm?
Helm.
Oh, okay. I did the helm with those other 8 items.
What the helm?
Oh man.
Helm. Like a... I don't guess that goes for anything else.
I guess not.
I was thinking of a tree, but that's something else. Elm!
That's an elm. An elm tree.
I'm smart with other things.
She can do some math problems. That's for sure.
Apparently not with... Well, geography is my worst subject ever.
That's why they made maps. So you don't have to remember it. You just look it up. Just saying.
When do you expect we'll see you again?
Whenever you ask me. In another 2 months?
We went through those fast.
Well, we didn't. Well,
Thumb up. That was quick.
there wasn't any
That was
banter.
quicker than I thought.
Back and forth.
No, I guess not.
We didn't have any of your stuff to talk about. And your massive fill in every
Well,
square
that's
projects.
why we didn't have any of my stuff to talk about, because I feel like I work on it and work on it and work on it, and then I look at it compared to the last video that I did. I'm like, I didn't do much. Doesn't look
That's
like
why
I
I
did
like
very
all
much.
the little things, because I feel like I've accomplished
Well,
something.
I recently got some small things.
Okay.
They're maybe that big.
Wow, and you were saying my 40 by 40 was very small. You could stitch on the little
So I think these are like
The little
29
em-
by 40.
embroidery hoops.
These are at 30 by 40.
What day are you going to post this video?
What video?
This video. This video.
Maybe tomorrow?
Okay, then I won't. Well,
Huh?
it's fine. Hold on. Oh, please.
I can't see. Oh.
I made these.
Yeah, if you want to show that, then I can post the video after your debut.
I don't know that you have enough paper crafters that will look at your video. That it would matter. It's not a
Say
secret.
hey, all the paper crafters.
It's not a secret, really. I mean, it is a secret. I made some patterns. My very own patterns.
Oh.
Did you not
Mossy
realize
made
that?
copyright.
No, it's for Lawn Fawn, but
Oh.
I made these. I did not make them off somebody else. Did you not
So
realize
Chari is a design person to begin with.
What does that mean?
Architect,
As I went to
design,
school for design.
artist, school of design, you know. So
Do you need
she
to-
came up with this.
Do you need to Google design? I'm just
And
kidding.
of course you knew how to do this because you've stitched so many already.
Yeah, I made them into cards. The cards are behind you. This is the second version because I had to make a video. A reel. I had to make a reel.
Okay.
A real. More bees, but it's because the stamps that just came out were bees. So this gets posted the 24th.
The 24th.
Thursday.
So if you'd like to get a free pattern, it is at...
It will be at lawnfawn.com.
Lawn fawn. Like the
lawn,
deer.
The lawn, the grass, and the fawn.
The yard.
The baby deer.
Yard baby deer. Lawnfawn.com.
Yeah. Yard baby deer. Wow.
Okay. Cool beans. We're ready to sign off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you have nothing to share,
Nope.
maybe next time. You not done with your massive
Nope.
mountain sunset?
I'm on one of the greens and it's taking forever.
Is it half stitches or full stitches?
Full stitches.
Yeah, that's no thanks.
So, see you next time, and that'll probably be at least 4 more weeks because
Because Stacy
my
has to finish
stitching-
all the green.
my stitching is slow lately. I just
Could be 4 months.
I get
4 weeks.
home and I'm just like, yeah.
Maybe it's
Looking at it.
Maybe it's because you have so much green. Maybe you need to work on your little tiny project in between when you go, meh, start something new.
I have.
So I have so many things.
I started one of the small ones.
So you can share that next time.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll start another small one. Maybe I'll have more than one.
maybe. I got 10. Well, you could buy a...
Oh! Is this your little stamp thing?
Yeah.
On the wood?
Yeah, they're only
Okay.
about that big.
Okay. It's kind of like this. It's just on wood instead of paper.
Except it's full coverage.
Well, everything you do seems to be coverage.
Almost.
That could be too, except I cut it out of color paper because I didn't want to stitch it.
And it's my first time stitching in wood.
How is that? Do you enjoy it, or is it too thick? Is it?
It's harder
weird? It's harder.
because...
Is it harder to find the hole? Do you have to flip it over and look?
Well, only because when you poke, if you're not right at the hole, then it goes nowhere. On the fabric, you can tell where you're at, and you're like, oh, I need to move over a little bit.
So
This,
do you
it's
have to
just like, where is it?
Because it's wood. So do you have to turn it over? Do you turn it
No,
over every time?
no, I keep poking.
Stab the wood.
But then, it's harder to tuck your tails in because it doesn't bend. So you're putting your needle through to pull your thread through the back of the stitches,
Mm-hmm.
and it won't bend. So you go through every stitch that's back there. When really, I usually only do about 4, maybe 5.
You should do like one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cut it.
What do you mean?
Go under
You
one.
can't go through 1 at a time. You can't even go through 4 at a time.
No.
Because it's flat and it just keeps going.
I guess
you can't pick up your needle.
I guess the paper I can bend, so maybe it's not the same.
Not the same.
You're gonna have to come up with a new way.
Or just go through every
or
stitch.
just go through every stitch.
On the back.
What if
there.
the line is longer than your needle? Is that a problem?
Well, I haven't gotten to that point
Okay,
yet.
never mind.
I just try to pick up the needle off the back of the wood and kind of pull it above the other stitches.
Okay.
But it has no give to it
It's new.
at all.
It's a new experience.
And it smells. It smells.
like burnt wood.
Yeah.
Because it's been laser cut.
But it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't stink, but it has a smell.
It has a burned, charred
Yeah.
smell. Yeah, I know what that's.
And I have to hold it a certain way so that as I'm pulling it through, it doesn't get caught on the corner and just
shred your...
Then I, you know, it's not like a hoop. A hoop is round for a reason. These have corners.
I always get stuck on the thing at the top of the hoop.
Oh, I hold that in my hand.
You are smart at some things.
Gotten some tips here today.
You are smart at some other things.
Yeah, so whenever I'm stitching with a hoop, I'll actually put the part that screws on the hoop in my hand and I'll hold it by that.
Now, you know, you're showing this on the smallest hoop in the world and you're holding it in front of all this stuff in the back.
So most people put their hoop like this and then hold it over here while they stitch. Well, I put my hoop over here, so I hold that while I stitch.
Lessons from Stacy.
Cross stitch 101. Okay.
If you use a hoop.
If you use a hoop.
If not, then...
Sometimes I use Q-snap, and sometimes, well...
I do not have one of those. Those little things, I've actually not used a hoop at all.
They hold it a lot
hold
tighter,
it.
a lot better.
I don't mind some give. It keeps me from making my stitches too tight, which I used to do. I don't anymore. Now that I'm an adult and older and know better. When I was younger, I did.
You were just trying to save floss.
I still do that.
Me too. I
can get 2 more stitches out of this. No, you can't.
Do you know how to if you're at the very end of your thread and you can't get your needle, do you know how to do it?
I put it to the shortest part. What do you mean? Do you know how to do it? I'll pull it out, stick your needle through, and then thread it back through the needle?
No.
Oh.
There's an easier way.
I bought something that's supposed to help you do that. What?
I shall teach you.
Okay. I'm a little concerned about this lesson, but okay. Alright.
Okay. Until next time, which we don't know when it'll be. Was the beginning of that entire conversation is we don't know when it'll be.
Well, people probably just fast forwarded through all this nonsense.
Yeah, they probably just already clicked off the video.
Yeah, I'm done. They're not showing anything.
They're watching videos of like kids blowing bubbles or something.
They moved on to the next FlossTuber.
Okay, see you next time. Follow me on Instagram. It's Stacy Noel CP, or you can search for Sassy Stacy Noel and Chari Moss.
Yes.
All right, all crafty stuff, no personal stuff. We don't get into the personal stuff.
I share some things. It's not like when we go on trips.
Oh, well, I don't do that very much.
It's not like political or anything.
Oh no, we don't.
Okay.
We definitely don't get into that.
Like vacations. We share that.
Yeah.
I share that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Stacy does. Whatever.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, that's. I have your permission.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's fine. On your Instagram to share your vacations.
Thanks so much.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.